Join me as we unravel the incredible story of a scientist's expedition to the North Pole, a tragic accident, and a miraculous message from beyond the grave that reveals the transformative power of prayer. Stay tuned. Welcome back to our YouTube channel following Padre Pio. If you're new to our channel, Padre Pio was a Capuchin friar, mystic, and miracle worker whose intercession is still very powerful and active today. We publish videos and shorts 5 days a week, so follow us to find out more about the life of this fascinating saint, and you will be amazed at what Padre Pio can do for you, a family member, or a friend. And now to our story. Today's story is sourced from the book Pray, Hope, and Don't Worry, True Stories of Padre Pio by Diane Allen. Within its pages, Diane recounts a remarkable testimony by Lina Fiorellini, a spiritual daughter of Padre Pio who dedicated, imagine this, over 2 decades to prayer for the conversion of a non-Catholic family. Now, if you're anything like me, this already evokes strong feelings of admiration for Lina. Here's the story. Lina Fiorellini, originally from Parma, a city in northern Italy, was born in 1892. She first met Padre Pio in 1919 and was immediately captivated by his sanctity. In fact, she loved Padre Pio so much that at one point she even relocated to San Giovanni Rotondo to be near him. This here is an actual photograph of Lina receiving communion from the hands of Padre Pio sometime in the 1950s, I believe. But let's get back to 1919. In 1919, Lina was employed by the wealthy Pontermoli family. She held the family in high regard and felt blessed that she could work for them. In fact, when she first spoke to Padre Pio, she specifically asked him to keep the Pontermoli family in his prayers. In response, Padre Pio acknowledged, "They are good people." He assured her, "I will remember them before the Lord and pray to Jesus for their salvation." Furthermore, Lina frequently discussed her Catholic faith with Lucia Pontermoli and her son, Aldo. Despite not being Christians, they attentively listened to Lina with great interest and respect. Lina also told them numerous stories about the great saint, Padre Pio. Now, our channel is dedicated to sharing the inspiring stories about Padre Pio for the spiritual benefits of our viewers. And the support of our Protected Children of Padre Pio members makes it possible for us to continue this meaningful work. So if you enjoy our content and feel you have benefited from it spiritually, please consider joining our Protected Children of Padre Pio program. Together, we can continue sharing the stories of Padre Pio for the spiritual enrichment of all. Follow the link in the description below to learn more. Now back to our story. In 1924, Aldo Pontermoli founded the Institute of Advanced Physics at the University of Milan. His research primarily delved into theoretical physics, optics, nuclear physics, and hydrodynamics. However, Aldo was not only a dedicated scientist, but also a man of adventure. At a certain point, he made the bold decision to join a crew of scientists preparing for an expedition to the North Pole. The mode of transportation for this daring journey was to be an airship named Italia. Drawing on his previous experience in the military, where he had navigated a similar aircraft, Aldo was well prepared for the task. The expedition was scheduled for the spring of 1928. Shortly before Aldo and the crew embarked on their journey to the North Pole, they were granted an audience with Pope Pius XI. Aldo found meeting the Pope so inspiring that he sought out a Catholic priest and requested baptism. Just a few days later, he set off on the expedition. This here is a photograph of Aldo conducting measurements of the Earth's magnetic field and cosmic rays at the North Pole. However, the story is about to take a tragic turn. On May 25, 1928, during its attempt to return to base in Norway, the airship Italia crash-landed on the ice. Sadly, Aldo and 14 other crew members lost their lives in this tragic incident, leaving only one survivor. A few months after Aldo's death, Lena had a vivid dream. In her dream, Aldo spoke to her and said, "I owe my salvation to you and to Padre Pio." He then kissed her on the forehead. The next time Lena went to San Giovanni Rotondo, she told Padre Pio about the dream. "Was Aldo speaking the truth to me in my dream?" Lena asked. "Yes, your dream was true," Padre Pio replied. "Aldo went from the North Pole to paradise." Padre Pio encouraged Lena to offer all her suffering for the conversion of souls, including Lucia, so Lena continued to pray for Aldo's mother, Lucia Pontermoli. On Holy Thursday in 1946, Lucia finally asked to be baptized. Padre Pio was filled with joy when Lena told him the good news. Lena and Padre Pio had both been praying for Lucia for more than 25 years. End of story. In conclusion, the story of Lena and the Pontermoli family is a testament to the power of faith, persistence, and the profound impact of Padre Pio's spiritual guidance. Lena's unwavering dedication to prayer and Padre Pio's encouragement to offer suffering for the conversion of souls exemplify the spiritual commitment that can bring about profound change. The baptism of Lucia, after more than 2 decades of fervent prayer, serves as a reminder that our prayers, like seeds, can grow and bear fruit in due time. So may this story inspire us to continue sowing seeds of prayer, knowing that our efforts, guided by faith, can make a lasting difference in the lives of those we uplift in prayer. As Padre Pio once said, prayer is the key that opens God's heart. Thank you for listening. Please do like and share this video to help our channel grow. And please give our channel a boost by continuing to watch another video. This will help with the YouTube algorithm. I have recommended some videos especially chosen for you on the end screen. Or just click on one of the links in the description below for a full selection of great Padre Pio stories, or our playlist of Padre Pio Thoughts for the Day. And don't forget to enroll your Mass intentions for next Friday's Padre Pio Holy Mass. You'll find a link in the description below. And stay tuned for the next video on the life of Padre Pio.